The blazing summer sun illuminated the stadium as Isabel Torres watched the game intently from the bench. Her gaze was fixed on the field, following the players' every move. As coach of the home team, she had the responsibility of guiding them to victory. Among the players, Gabriel Sanchez, a talented and charismatic striker, stood out. With every move, Gabriel left his mark on the game, slipping past defenders with grace and precision. Isabel couldn't help but be drawn to his skill and passion on the field. As the game progressed, Gabriel became the star of the show. Scoring goals seemed to be second nature to him, and the crowd erupted in applause and cheers every time the ball hit the red. Isabel stood up from the bench in excitement as she watched Gabriel celebrate with his teammates. After the game, in the adrenaline-fueled locker room, Isabel gushed to Gabriel to congratulate him on his outstanding performance. Her heart was beating fast as she walked toward him, trying to remain calm. Gabriel, still drenched in sweat and breathing heavily, looked up as Isabel approached. Their eyes met and, for a moment, the world seemed to vanish around them. "Excellent game, Gabriel," said Isabel, trying to hide the excitement in her voice. "You're a real force on the field." Gabriel smiled, a gleam of pride in his eyes. "Thank you, coach. It means a lot coming from you." Isabel was overwhelmed by the warmth and gratitude in Gabriel's response. She couldn't take her eyes off him, fascinated by his dedication and passion. "Gabriel, you are extraordinarily talented," Isabel continued, her voice barely a whisper. "But it's your love and devotion to the game that really captivates me." Gabriel looked at her, surprised by his coach's sincerity and praise. A glow of complicity passed between them at that moment. "Thank you, Isabel," Gabriel replied, his voice full of gratitude. "Soccer is my life, my passion, and having your support and guidance means more than I can express." The connection between them was undeniable. They began spending more time together off the field, sharing deep conversations about their dreams and goals. Isabel shared her experience as a professional player and how she found her true passion in coaching. Gabriel, in turn, revealed his desire to make a mark in soccer and make it to the top. As their friendship strengthened, Isabel and Gabriel found themselves increasingly drawn to each other. However, they also realized the risks involved in their relationship. In soccer, romances between coaches and players were considered taboo and could damage team dynamics. Despite the challenges, Isabel and Gabriel's love blossomed in secret. Days were filled with furtive glances and casual brushes, each gesture conveying a passionate love. They knew to keep their romance a secret, at least for now. The team kept winning games and Gabriel became the top scorer. Isabel was proud of her team and Gabriel's dedication, but she also struggled with the internal struggle arising from their forbidden love. Fate had its own plans for them, and the end of the season was fast approaching. Isabel and Gabriel knew they would face the consequences and reveal their romance to the team, even if it meant jeopardizing their careers and the future of the team. The love between the coach and the player was a burning flame that could not be ignored. Together, they were prepared to face any obstacle and prove that love and soccer can coexist in perfect harmony. The news of Isabel and Gabriel's relationship spread like wildfire among the players and coaching staff. Surprise and uncertainty gripped the team as everyone tried to understand the indications of this forbidden love. In a meeting called by Isabel, the players sat in silence, waiting to hear the words of their coach. Gabriel, standing next to her, showed determination in his gaze. "I want everyone to know the truth," Isabel began, her voice echoing through the locker room. "Gabriel and I have developed a relationship beyond the professional." A murmur of surprise and confusion rippled through the room. Some players looked at Gabriel in disbelief, while others seemed similar to the news with more ease. Isabel continued, her voice firm but warm. "Our love has not and will not affect our commitment to the team. We will continue to work hard to achieve our goals and demonstrate that our relationship does not weaken our unity." A young player raised his hand, an anxious expression on his face. "Coach, what will happen now? Will the team dynamic change?" Isabel approached the player and smiled reassuringly. "I understand that this may be disconcerting, but I want you to know that our priority is the team and your success. We will not allow our relationship to interfere with our performance on the field." Isabel's words were met with a mixture of relief and skepticism. However, her unwavering passion and dedication to her work as a coach began to dispel the doubts. In the days that followed, the team underwent a startling transformation. Instead of resentment or discord, the love between Isabel and Gabriel had inspired the players to try even harder. The locker room became a place of mutual support and camaraderie. Training intensified and the team's unity grew stronger. Isabel and Gabriel proved by example that love and soccer could coexist without hindering performance on the field. The players began to rely more on their individual skills and teamwork. As the last game of the season approached, the team was at its best. The chemistry between the players had become palpable and the stadium was filled with anticipation. The day of the game arrived, and the team took the field with fierce determination. Gabriel, as always, led the charge, guiding the team with his skill and passion. Isabel, from the bench, encouraged and directed every move. The match was intense and close, with both teams fighting for the victory. The minutes passed and the tension in the stadium increased. It was in the last minute of the game when Gabriel found himself with a golden opportunity in front of the rival goal. With his eyes fixed on the ball, Gabriel lunged towards it, kicking hard. The stadium fell silent as the ball soared through the air, seeking its destination. And then, the deafening scream of the crowd erupted as the ball hit the net. Goal! Gabriel had scored the winning goal. The team embraced jubilantly, and Gabriel ran to Isabel, lifting her into his arms. At that moment, the entire stadium seemed to fade away, and only the two of them existed, celebrating their love and the team's triumph. The passionate love between coach and player had proven its power on the field. They had overcome obstacles and struck a balance between their personal relationship and their commitment to soccer. Together, they had led the team to glory and proved that love can be a powerful ally in the pursuit of greatness. The echo of victory resounded in the stadium as the players and coaching staff celebrated their triumph. Isabel and Gabriel, surrounded by joy and admiration, shared a look full of pride and love. As the season came to an end, news of the romance between Isabel and Gabriel spread beyond the confines of the stadium. The media and soccer fans were intrigued by this passionate love story in the sports world. Isabel and Gabriel faced the spotlight with courage and determination. They knew that their love was real and that together they could overcome any challenge that came their way. However, they were also aware that they might make difficult decisions to protect their careers and the team's image. At a press conference, Isabel and Gabriel appeared together, holding hands, ready to face the questions and judgments of the outside world. "We want to be honest and transparent," Isabel began. "Our love has been a source of strength and motivation for us, but we also understand the concerns and challenges involved in the world of soccer." Gabriel, with determination in his voice, added, "We pledge to keep our focus on the game and the team. We will not allow our relationship to negatively affect our passion for soccer." As they answered questions from reporters, Isabel and Gabriel made it clear that their love would not affect their commitment to the sport. Their focus remained on the team's success and their development as professionals. As the next season approached, the team and fans were preparing for a new chapter. The news of the romance had sunk in, and the admiration for Isabel and Gabriel grew with each passing day. The team began to receive sponsorships and partnership opportunities, as the story of love and success on the field attracted the attention of brands and companies. Isabel and Gabriel skyrocketed into ambassadors of soccer and love, inspiring others with their story. However, Isabel and Gabriel's true success was found in their unwavering commitment to each other and their passion for the game. As they advanced in their relationship, they also supported each other's dreams and aspirations off the field. Isabel became a prominent figure in the soccer world, being invited to give talks and participate in conferences on leadership and motivation. Gabriel, meanwhile, continued to shine on the field, attracting the attention of international clubs and establishing himself as one of the best strikers in the world. Eventually, Isabel and Gabriel made difficult career decisions. Isabel left her position as coach of the local team and decided on an offer to work at a renowned soccer academy, where she could share her knowledge and experience with future generations of players. Gabriel, after careful consideration, decided to accept an offer from an international club that offered him the opportunity to compete in an elite league. Although it meant separating temporarily, Isabel and Gabriel knew that love and mutual support would remain the foundation of their relationship. As their paths diverged, the love between Isabel and Gabriel continued to burn brightly. They vowed to stay connected, through phone calls, messages, and visits whenever possible. The soccer world continued to witness their love, but it also became a witness to their unwavering love. Their story became an example of how love can transcend barriers and defy established conventions. As Isabel and Gabriel forged their way into the future, their passionate love would become a legend in the world of soccer, inspiring players and fans alike to pursue their dreams and believe in the power of love in any field of life. As time passed, Isabel and Gabriel continued to pursue their separate careers. Isabel settled into the soccer academy, sharing her wisdom and passion with young, growing talents. Her dedication and focus inspired the players to reach their full potential. Gabriel, meanwhile, succeeded on the international stage. His soccer skills led him to new horizons and to face the best players in the world. Every goal he scored and every match he won was a tribute to his talent and Isabel's positive influence on his life. Despite the distance and professional commitments, Isabel and Gabriel strongly supported each other every step of the way. Through late-night phone calls, text messages, and love letters, they kept the spark that brought them together alive. One day, while Isabel was at an international conference, she had the opportunity to meet Gabriel, whose team was facing the local club in an exciting friendly match. Fate conspired to bring them together once again, if only for a brief moment. The stadium was full of energy and excitement as Isabel, dressed in her best attire, found herself in the stands waiting for the match to begin. As the players took the field, her eyes searched the crowd for Gabriel. The referee's whistle announced the start of the match. Gabriel, wearing his number 10 jersey, moved with elegance and power on the field, reminding Isabel why she had fallen in love with him. Every movement was a passionate dance between him and the ball. As the game progressed, Gabriel's team found themselves at a disadvantage. However, he refused to give up and became the tireless leader of his team, inspiring his teammates with his passion and determination. Isabel could not help but be moved by Gabriel's performance. Her eyes sparkled with admiration as she watched every play. The love she felt for him had grown stronger over time, and the match at the stadium only fanned that burning flame within her. After the game, Isabel anxiously awaited the moment to be reunited with Gabriel. Emotions welled up in her chest as she searched the crowd for his gaze. And finally, their eyes met and they drew close to each other. Without a word, Gabriel wrapped his arms around her tightly. Time seemed to stand still as they embraced, feeling the warmth and intensity of their love. Tears of happiness rolled down Isabel's cheeks, and Gabriel whispered in her ear, "I've missed you so much." The reunion was short-lived, but the impact of that moment lingered in their hearts. They knew that, despite the distances and the demands of their careers, their love was real and lasting. Isabel and Gabriel understood that the road of passionate love is not always easy, but they were determined to face any challenge that stood in their way. With each passing day, their love grew stronger and became a powerful force that propelled them forward. The future remained uncertain, but Elizabeth and Gabriel were sure of one thing: together, they could face any adversity and conquer any field that came their way. Their love would transcend time and space, and their story would become an inspiring testament to how true love can overcome all obstacles. Time passed and the love between Isabel and Gabriel continued to grow and resist the tests of fate. Their careers continued to shine and leave an indelible mark on the world of soccer. But beyond individual achievements, their true legacy was in the love and passion they had shared. Isabel and Gabriel developed into references for new generations of players and coaches. Their story had become a legend, inspiring others to follow their dreams and believe in the power of love and sport. Together, they founded a foundation that combined their love of soccer with their desire to make a difference in the lives of others. The Love and Sport Foundation was dedicated to promoting equal opportunities in sports and providing support to young talent with financial difficulties. Through scholarship programs, coaching and community projects, the foundation aimed to foster the personal and athletic development of young people, inspiring them to reach their full potential. Isabel and Gabriel became role models for those who dreamed of succeeding in sports and finding love along the way. Their relationship proved that love and passion could coexist, strengthening chemicals rather than weakening. As they grew older together, Isabel and Gabriel remained close. They shared laughter, tears, successes, and challenges. Together, they built a family based on the love and values they had learned over the years. In the twilight of their sports careers, they decided to retire and devote more time to their foundation and their personal lives. They traveled the world, exploring new cultures and creating indelible memories together. With each step they took, their love and legacy expanded. The stadium where they first met was renamed in their honor, and their story became an inspiration for future generations. Elizabeth and Gabriel found happiness in their love for each other and their commitment to the welfare of others. Their passionate love story transcended time and left a lasting impact on the world of soccer and beyond. And so their story continues, as an everlasting reminder that true love can overcome any obstacle and leave a legacy of inspiration and hope for all those who dream of passionate love and a better world. Time continued to pass, and the love between Isabel and Gabriel blossomed with each passing day. Together, they had faced challenges, overcome obstacles, and built a life filled with love, passion, and purpose. In retirement, Isabel and Gabriel devoted themselves fully to their foundation, expanding its reach and impact. Their commitment to equal opportunity in sports became a lasting legacy that transcended borders and limitations. The Love and Sport Foundation became a transformative force in the lives of many talented young people. Scholarship programs, sports facilities, and community projects provided hope and opportunity to those who otherwise would not have had it. Isabel and Gabriel found deep satisfaction in seeing the growth and success of their foundation's beneficiaries. They knew they were making a difference in the world and that their love had left a positive imprint on the lives of many people. As they grew older together, Isabel and Gabriel continued to support each other every step of the way. They enjoyed the simple moments in life, long walks on the beach, quiet afternoons reading together, and the comforting warmth of holding each other while watching a sunset. The love they shared was a mature and lasting love, full of complicity, respect, and affection. They had learned to accept each other in all their facets, to celebrate their successes, and to support each other in difficult moments. Together, Isabel and Gabriel had forged a life full of meaning and love. Their story became an example of how love can nurture dreams and build a life full of purpose. And so, we come to the end of this passionate love story between the coach and the team's player. But their legacy will live on in time, in the memories of those who were inspired by their story and in the positive impact that disappeared in the world of soccer and beyond. Isabel and Gabriel lived a full and happy life, surrounded by love and fulfillment. Their love endured beyond the boundaries of time, and their legacy left an indelible mark on the hearts of those who knew them. And in the vast field of love, where stories intertwine and hearts meet, their story will continue to be told, inspiring others to believe in the transformative power of passionate and enduring love. Limits of time. And as long as the world keeps turning, the name of Victoria and Alejandro will always be synonymous with a love that will never fade. The end of her story in this world was only the beginning of her everlasting legacy, a legacy that would continue to inspire generations to come to believe in the power of true love and to pursue their dreams with courage and determination. And so, in the anecdotes of life, the story of Victoria was recorded,